What's up, y'all? So today I'm on a walk today, just thinking about what's been going on. You guys know the journey that I've been trying to put myself on, just trying to improve myself and take life a little bit more seriously and achieve the things that I do want to do and try to help others do that as well. But I had to remind myself, and I'm like, because a lot of times when you lose motivation, I have to remind myself, like, what is the reason that you want to do it? You know what I'm saying? So when I ask myself those things, there's multiple things that I think about. One, it's my mom, it's my dad. You want to make sure, do your parents have something that they can say that they're proud of their son for doing? You know what I'm saying? Remembering all of the people who did not believe in you, wanting to prove all of those people wrong. You don't want to prove them right. That's the thing. When I think about the person that I want to become, the person that I'm striving to become, I also think about maybe the future son that I might have. What do I want him to view his father as? What is my son going to look at his father? And when he does look at his father, what is he going to see? That's another big component. I'm not going to let my son look at his dad and have him think his dad is some fat piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So many people, they want to raise confident kids. They want to bring a child into this world and tell the child to be confident. But when the dad looks in the mirror, all the dad sees is a bitch. But you think your son is not going to see that? You think your son is not going to look at his father and see a bitch? You think he's going to be inspired by that? Want to be a confident, big, strong man? You're going to say, oh, son, one day you're going to grow up to be a big, strong man. Like who? Not like your father, though. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, it starts with the father. It starts with you. You're the example. And if you want to help other people too, you have to be the example that you seek to help others. The pain of temporary hardship is nowhere close to the pain of regret that you're going to feel if you don't do the things that you want to do, achieve the goals that you want to achieve, strive to do everything that you said you were going to do. All those certain emotions that you felt when you weren't that person yet, when you haven't achieved the things that you wanted to achieve. You need to remember that. Those are the emotions that you need to play in the back of your head and in the front of your head over and over and over again. Because that's what's going to push you forward. That comfortability is going to keep you exactly where you are now. I'm walking out here, I'm recording this video. I hate this shit. I don't like it. I'm not comfortable doing it, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm not very good at public speaking and stuff like that yet, so I have a hard time doing it in public now, but I'm practicing. Practice makes perfect. Confidence comes from success. It comes from doing things that over and over, so when you try to get to that place again, you're comfortable because you've already been there before. So I'm doing it. I'm not gonna be bad at it forever. I'm uncomfortable as hell doing it right now. Everybody's looking at me. People are like, oh, what's he recording? What is he talking about? But the things you can't give a fuck, because the version of you at the end of the road, that person would laugh if he looked back and said, damn, I used to really give a fuck about that. I used to really be afraid and just uncomfortable with other people seeing what I'm doing and stuff like that. That person would laugh. So why are you uncomfortable about it now? You can't give a fuck about that now. You can't give a fuck about that now. You just got to remember that every single time you have these limiting beliefs in your head, these doubts and these unconscious things telling you, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Who gives a fuck at the end of the day, bro? Nobody does, bro. Because the reality of the situation is that this is your life, bro. This is your life and you only get one. I'm getting older every single year. My birthday's about to come up. But the thing is, I don't necessarily hate birthdays, but birthdays aren't necessarily something that I'm very excited for anymore. That's only because it's a reminder telling me that life is still going. Why are you wasting time? We have so much time ahead of us, but we waste it every single day. That's what I don't like about it. But the thing is, there's only one thing you can do about it. You can complain about it every single day, or you can do something about it. You know what I'm saying? The time doesn't stop for nobody. So what are you going to do with the time that you dealt with? Remind yourself of the emotions that you have every single day. Don't let yourself forget it. Don't try to push it away under the rug. They say anger is the worst emotion. Anger is the most dangerous emotion. It is the most dangerous emotion, but it doesn't mean it's not the most helpful emotion, not the most useful emotion. Use it to your advantage. Do exactly what you need to do. Okay, your birthday's coming up. You're not where you want to be. What are you going to do about it, bro? What are you going to do about it? I'm not comfortable out here speaking and talking, walking on the road while other people are looking at me wondering what I'm doing. But the thing is, I'm the only one who can change that. I'm the only one who can fix that. So what do? I get up and fix it. Nobody's going to do it for you. That's the biggest thing that I started to understand. That the reality of the situation is that it's truly a fact that nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. But one person. There's actually one person that's coming to save you. And that person is you. So what are you going to do? If you wait on somebody else to do it, you will find out so fucking quick how nobody gives a fuck. You will find out so quick, bro. I don't want you to find out. I'm trying to find out for myself now, and hopefully while you watching this video, it takes me to let you know that this is the reality of the situation, bro. I forgot where I heard this quote from, but if you respect time, the time will respect you, bro. If you respect time, the time will respect you. Stop disrespecting time and then asking, where did the time go? If you disrespect the time every single day, why would it stay with you? It's just gonna fly by, and then you're gonna realize, oh, where did the time go? What have I done? Nothing. But if you respect time, guess what? Time doesn't stop for anybody. But when you do take the time to look around your environment, see how far you've come, you will be like, damn. I actually, since I've been doing something with my time, I actually amounted to something more than what I had before. Hopefully you can say that you're proud of it. That's the whole goal, right? You know, a lot of times I'm in these environments, like working my job and stuff like that, and I'm able to make friends with a lot of people. I'm able to get along with most people that I'm around. But the thing is, most people that I'm around are not the people that I want to be like. And my biggest problem is I always find myself like kind of getting comfortable making jokes and stuff like that, and starting to not take life serious, starting not to take the goals that I have seriously, just because I'm around people that are doing the exact same thing. But when I really think about it, when I get home, I'm like, damn, this is what their life has become, you know? And that's not what I want for myself. So the thing is, what do I have to do? I have to move accordingly. I can't do the same things that everybody does. It's not like I have to be some Jesus Christ and make sure that I'm the most perfect human being in the world. That's not what I'm saying. But the thing is, to get what 1% of people have, 99% of people won't do. That's what you have to do. And so the thing is, it's got to be up to you. Are you going to get up and you're going to take it, or are you going to let somebody else take it? You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? And so the thing is, if you don't take that risk, you are always going to end up working for the person who did take that risk. 100% of the time. The people at the top, that 1% person, those are the risk takers. That person, that CEO that you go to work for every single day, that person had to take a risk. If they didn't take a risk, they spent their whole life getting something that was not guaranteed. And you might say, oh, that risk isn't guaranteed either. But it's guaranteed if you don't take that risk, that you will never reap the results of a risk that might give you those results. That's what's guaranteed. It's guaranteed that you will still have those feelings of, why isn't my life this? Why isn't my life that? That is guaranteed. And the thing is, let's say you don't get there. Okay, yes, you can go to sleep. You can put your head on the pillow at night and safely say, I did every single thing in my power to make sure that I try to get to the point that I was trying to get to. You can safely say that. But the thing is, if you don't put your all into it now, if you don't try your absolute hardest, when you're in your mid 40s, mid 50s, whatever, you're always gonna put your head down on the pillow at night and you're gonna think to yourself, what if I did that? That is the worst feeling ever. I don't want you to feel that, bro. I don't want you to feel that what if, bro. Life is forgiving when you're young and you're trying to chase this shit. It's unforgiving when you're old as fuck and then you try to go do it again, because guess what? Now you have kids. Now you don't have time for that. Now you don't have time to put the risk, put the money into this. You don't have time for any of that bullshit anymore, bro. And so it's just like, why are we wasting time, bro? That's the real. Why are we wasting time? There's no time to waste, bro. I was gonna stop the video there, but I just felt like I had more to say. I felt like I had more to give because it's that urgent. I just feel like if we're on this earth for one time, I'm saying one time, there's no do-over. If you don't believe in any type of religion, then there's no do-overs, anything like that. But the only time that you're on earth is this one time. Why would you spend it not doing anything? Why would you waste that time? And it's only once? That's ridiculous to me. The thing is, you have what all of eternity to go to sleep afterwards. You have all of eternity to do that nonsense afterwards. You want to spend most of your life now sleeping? That's ridiculous to me. But the thing is, do you know who that's not ridiculous to? The 99%. The 99%, that's not ridiculous to them. They'll sleep all day, every day. All day, every day. But the thing is, guess what's ridiculous to the 99%? Going out and chasing your dreams, doing exactly what you need to do, getting no sleep, making sure that you go to sleep every single night, put your head on the pillow, knowing did everything in your power to get to the place that you wanted to get to in life. With no excuses. That delusional mindset. That mindset that makes people be like, it's not that serious. Because all those people that think it's not that serious, guess what? Their life ends up becoming not that serious. And that's really just the fact of the situation. The people who you look at and you're like, wow, like they really live in that life. They really had to do that work too. They really had to talk that talk and then walk that walk. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, It's a lot more than just wanting something. Action is the most important part, but the action is the hardest part to start. That's the thing. When I picked up this camera today, I didn't want to do it. It was the hardest thing. I'm not comfortable doing it, but here I am doing it. That's the hardest part, but doing the hard things is not always the bad thing to do. A lot of times it's not even hard. It's just something you're not comfortable doing. A lot of times it isn't even hard. You're just not comfortable doing it, and that's fine. That's fine. But the thing is, there's only one way to get comfortable doing it. And it comes with repetition. It comes with reps every single day. You get up and you do the same thing over and over again. You think you're not going to get better at it? That's what I'm saying. And so I know I can say the same thing for myself. I feel like I spent so much of my lifetime just having these certain dreams and then just letting them pass by, saying one day I will do it, one day I won't do it, until one day I woke up, looked at where I was at, and I said, Steven, just start taking that shit, bro. Why haven't just take that shit, bro? Everybody else, they just took that shit. If it's scary, that means you're going in the right direction. See, the thing is, start running towards the fear, because whenever the path is scary, that's usually the path that you need to be taking, because it's the path that's not took. That's why it's scary. It's the path that is not normal. It's not normalized amongst everybody else. It's the path that's not normalized. It's the path that most people don't take. Because if everybody took that path, there would be no 1%. There would be no top of the pyramid. There would be no successful people. Everybody would be successful. And then that takes away from the definition of success, am I right? So what do you want to be, bro? You got to ask yourself that every single day. And I had to ask myself that every single day until the question changed. And I was asking myself, what is it going to be, until it was when it's going to be. What is it going to be? And then once I established what it was going to be, then I had to ask myself, when is it going to be? And then after I asked myself, when is it going to be? And then I had to ask myself, why hasn't it been done yet? And then after asking yourself, why hasn't it been done yet? Every single day, you eventually get fed up as to why it hasn't been done yet. And then that's when you notice things start to change. But the thing is, I feel like most times it doesn't come without being fed up. Or if something tragic doesn't happen to you, I feel like most people have to pay the price a little bit so they can pay the whole price. I love my mom. I love my dad. I haven't been able to say I truly made them proud yet. Maybe they will say that they're proud, but my definition of them being proud is a different definition that all you other niggas have, bro. It's a different definition. So I haven't made them proud because they haven't experienced what I really want to do for them. It isn't until I can give them that experience that I haven't made them proud yet. Most importantly, do you want to make yourself proud? I cannot stress to you enough. Do you want to make yourself proud? That's the most important part of it all, bro. That's the most important part of it all. If you don't do the things that you want to do, somebody else is going to do it, and you're going to sit at home on Instagram watching them do it, bro. Watching them do it. That's going to suck. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. So I'm trying to lead by example. But while I'm leading by example, I want you to watch and document and see this shit happening, bro. But I think that's all I have for you guys today.